Alright everybody, here we are. We're going to be filming just a second. Planting the garden. Kind of showing you how it's done. So you can see we have the rows busted up. We've already planted a couple of things, planted some potatoes, onions, beets, radish, broccoli, and mustard. And now we're just busting up some new rows here to plant some cucumbers, okra, what else? Bell pepper, tomato, squash, this, that, and the other. So when we start doing that, I'll film and show you how we do it. Alrighty? So we'll see you back here in just a little while. Alright, here we go. So we're back. This row here, these next 4 rows are going to be planted with okra. And basically, this is how we go about doing it here. Sorry about that. Sitting here walking. So basically what he's doing, he's just taking the end of the hoe and he's drawing a line in the dirt. How deep is that?
About a half inch.
About a half inch. So we're going to do this row, that row, this row here, and that row. We're going to do 4 rows of this. That's how he's going to do it all the way down. These next 4 rows, he's going to draw a line in it. So when we start planting, I'll be right back and show you how we do that. Okay, so here's what we got going. Okay, like I was telling you, these 4 rows are going to be planted with okra, and we're going to stop on those rows. I forgot to soak the okra. So what you're supposed to do is supposed to soak the okra about for 24 hours. So the day before I should have been soaking that okra, and I forgot to do it. So they're soaking now, and we plant those tomorrow, which will actually be Easter Sunday. So we'll plant those tomorrow. But anyway, this right here is going to be cucumbers, and you've seen what he's done. He's gone in here and he's poked a hole, what, 1 inch deep? About 1 inch deep, all the way down through the middle. These two right here is going to be for cucumbers. These 2 next rows right here are going to be for squash, and it's the same thing, 1 inch deep, spaced out about 2 feet apart. The cucumbers are spaced out about 1 foot apart, and the squash is 2 foot apart. Now we have a little trick, and with squash, and check out one of my other videos. I'll have it on there about how to keep the cutworms from invading the vines of the squash. First year we planted a garden, we lost the whole entire thing of squash because of cutworms. So we did a little bit of research and found out the best way to do it. So check out the other video that says something about it, about squash and cutworms, and you'll see how to do it. So when we start planting these things, we'll be right back. Alright, so here we go. We're planting the squash right now. How many seeds you put in there?
You know, this ain't the way we do it. We do it like that.
That's right. That's right. So, see, this is all trial and error. So watch here. Here's how we do it right here. See how we took his 3 fingers, and does it just like that. So 3 fingers, just like about 1 inch deep. So he takes the 3 and he puts them in there, just like that, about 1 inch deep. Then he goes back and covers it up. So 3.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, we're in?
Yeah.
Oh, you just didn't cover
All right,
it?
so
Okay.
that's how we do it there, and I'm gonna go and help him right now. And usually he does the 3, and then I come in right behind him and put the plants in and cover it up. So we'll be back here in just a little bit. All right, so we just got done planting the squash.
What do you want to put, a couple?
Now we're gonna plant the cucumbers. Now like I showed you there on the squash, we plant it with 3 fingers. We usually do that all the way around. For some reason, we just had I guess a brain fart. Wasn't thinking right. So we're just gonna stick 2 seeds per hole and see what happens. We're gonna try something a little new this year, which it should be fine, and kind of go from there. So we're gonna
pop up in a week and a half. We'll replant.
That's right. So we'll try that out, and we're gonna do it on these 2 rows here. This one right here is your slicing cucumbers that he's planting right now, and then the next one that we're gonna plant in this row here is gonna actually be pickling cucumbers. I'd like to do some pickling, so I'll make a video on that one as well. So be back in a minute. All right, here we are. Like I said, that's the okra row. We're gonna wait to plant that tomorrow because we're soaking that. Then we got the cucumbers. Then we have the
We've been here looking for you.
squash there. Now this right here is something we're gonna try a little different. This side down here
Get juice inside.
gets wet a lot. It holds a lot of moisture, and we're gonna actually plant these on mounds. This is gonna be our tomatoes and bell peppers. So we got 15 right there, and what we're gonna actually do is take some 4x4, 6x6 wire and actually wrap around it and see what happens. This will be the very first time we've ever done this. Got the idea from another YouTuber who told us how to plant it. So we're gonna show you how we're gonna plant it here in just a second. Like I said, we got that from somebody else. I think it's LDS Prepper. So I got to give credit to him about how we're gonna plant these tomatoes. So I'll come back and show you that in just a minute. So we'll be right back. All right, here's what we're gonna do. So what we did is we bought these tomato plants about 2 or 3 days ago, and we laid them on the side. As you can see, they're turning upward. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these right here, and I'm gonna set them in the dirt.
Where the plants in the center, bro.
To where the plant, the part that's sticking up, is in the center of my mound. So what I'm going to do is lay it sideways, and the part that's bending down, I'm going to bury it up to this part right here. So all this is going to be in the ground, which is going to cause a bigger root system, because this is going to start forming roots at that point. It's going to be down to here. I'm going to break that apart there and bury it all
That's good.
to the point, just like such.
Matter of fact, that's beautiful.
That's nice, isn't it?
Beautiful.
So hopefully this right here will work, and this is how we're going to do all of these. We have bell peppers and the other tomatoes as well. So we're going to dig these out. I'll show you again. Kind of dig it out. Take this right here.
Leave that bottom on.
I'm just going to kind of lay it right here to where the center that turns up is in the center of our mound. Kind of push that in the ground a little bit. Dig it out a little bit. Stick it in there. Kind of hold these leaves up a little bit. Plant this right here, just like such. So what this is doing, what I was saying, is going to cause a better root system, hopefully. Like I said, I got this from LDS Prepper, and gotta give him credit for that. So hopefully this will be good, and as what I'll do, I'll keep posting updates on this. So we can get back to planting. I'll be back shortly. All right, here we are. So we got these all planted. Okay, so these 9 right here are tomatoes. So then we looked over here and we said, man, we just don't have enough room for the little pod. So we said, you know, we'll just make some really tall hills because of the wetness, so that hopefully it won't be that wet. And we put the bell pepper over there. So all this is bell pepper. We'll see how that works. And then those are the tomatoes. Now, what we're gonna do now is we can come back here and what we call side dress. We're gonna side dress it with fertilizer. And the fertilizer we use is just regular 10-10-10. I know next year we're going to be putting turkey compost and chicken compost, something in here, black cow, something another. But right now we're gonna come back here and we're gonna side dress it, and when we start doing it, I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about and how we do it. So be back in a minute. Okay, so here's what we got: 10, 10, 10. This right here is just a regular painter's bucket that I put paint in, but I use it for fertilizer now. Basically what I do is I just come down here and just sprinkle it along the side. Just a thin coat all the way down the side. Of course, when you run out, you go back and get you a little more. They're making fun of me over there. And just keep on coming down. Then what he does is he'll come back here and he just size dress it. He pulls up the dirt and just covers it up. So that's that. And we'll do every row like this. With the round ones here, basically what I'm doing is a 180-degree circle for the fertilizer. I'm not going all the way around it. Just going in the front this time, a little bit like this, and he'll come back and he'll side dress it. The next time when I come and fertilize it, I'll come around the back side of it, and I'll do this exact same thing.